Before I begin, I want to say that my videos aren't meant to replace the original works used. These videos are intended as satire. There's a link on screen now and in the description below that takes you to an official source of the main work used. I strongly recommend you watch the original, then come back and watch this video. Hey everyone! This is Hornbingle, ready to watch some more of my favorite Rooster Teeth episodic show, RWBY. Just like most of my reviews so far, this one will combine the Part 1 and Part 2, just so I won't take a year to get through the first volume. Now let's see what's happening in RWBY Volume 1, Episodes 11 and 12, Jaunedice. This one starts with a rare instance of students at a combat school actually training in combat.
This is the part where you lose.
Over my dead.
Okay, either that was against the rules, or it's canon that kicking a Grimm in the junk is an effective tactic. Huh. I guess it does work.
That's enough. Mr. Ark's aura has now dropped into the red. In a tournament-style duel, this would indicate that John is no longer fit for battle. Please try to refer to your scroll during combat. Gauging your aura will help you to decide when it is appropriate to attack, or when it is better to move to a more defensive strategy.
Yeah, no problem. I'll just hold the scroll in my other hand.
Remember everyone, the Vital Festival is only a few months away. It won't be long before students from the other kingdoms start arriving in Vale, so keep practicing.
I'm sure they'll start arriving any day now. Just as soon as they figure out how to render some characters.
Those who choose to compete in the combat tournament will be representing all of Vale.
So, there we were, in the middle of the night.
It was day.
We were surrounded by Ursai.
There were Beowulfs.
Dozens of them!
2 of them. She's been having this recurring dream for nearly a month now.
But they were no match. And in the end, Ren and I took them down and made a boatload of Lien selling Ursa's skin rugs.
Aha! So Team Juniper was supposed to be in Grim Eclipse.
Jean, Cardin has been picking on you since the first week of school.
Who? Cardin Winchester? Ah, he just likes to mess around, you know? Practical jokes.
Jean, you know if you ever need help, you can just ask.
It's fine. Besides, it's not like he's only a jerk to me. He's a jerk to everyone.
If Cardin's a jerk to everyone, I thought John would have a bigger problem with him. You know, stand up for the good of the people and all that.
What a freak.
I can't stand people like him.
He's not the only one.
Okay, Jean's out for some reason, whatever. There's still 6 people there, perfectly capable of threatening Cardin and his goons. And 3 of them who would probably carry it out. Why don't any of them try to put a stop to this?
Yes, prior to the Faunus Rights Revolution, more popular known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing Faunus population in menagerie.
Wow, what is wrong with this guy's voice? I don't even know which joke to use here.
Now, which one of you young scholars can tell me what many theorists believe to be the turning point in the 3rd year of the war?
Hey!
Mr. Art, finally contributing to class. This is excellent, excellent. What is the answer?
The advantage the Faunus had over that guy's stuff. Binoculars.
Very funny, Mr. Ark. Cardin, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on the subject.
Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier.
You're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin?
He may not be open-minded, but he sure has an open mouth. Just look at this thing!
General Legume was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the Faunus in their sleep. His massive army was outmatched, and the general was captured. Perhaps if he'd paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure.
Fucking got him!
Mr. Winchester, please take your seat. You and Mr. Ark could both see me after class for additional readings.
Oh.
Now, moving on. You two have been struggling in my class since day one. It stops now. Pages 51 to 91. I want an essay on my desk by next class. Now, run along.
I'm actually a little disappointed. Cardin goes to a combat school, and yet the most creative bullying he's done is knocking Jean down and slapping the books out of his hands. Well, I guess he did shove Jean into a rocket-propelled locker. That was pretty cool. But on the whole, he definitely needs to get more creative with his bullying.
Here, come with me. Jean, I know you're having a difficult time in class. I want to help you.
You think I need help?
No, that's not what I meant. Jean, everybody needs a little push from time to time. You made it to Beacon. That speaks volumes of what you're capable of.
You're wrong. I didn't go to combat school. I didn't pass any tests. I didn't earn my spot at this academy. I lied. I got my hands on some fake transcripts, and I lied. This is what I've always wanted to be. My father, my grandfather, and his father before him were all warriors. They were all heroes. I wanted to be one too. I was just never good enough.
Well, to be fair, he was good enough to forge transcripts to such a prestigious academy.
Then let me help you.
I don't want help. I don't want to be the damsel in distress. I want to be the hero. Don't you understand? If I can't do this on my own, then what good am I?
Jean, if they expected you to do this on your own, why put you on a team? Remember when Weiss and RWBY had problems? It got resolved when they talked it out and made up. Do what Weiss had to do, and unbend your pride long enough to let someone else in.
Oh, Jean. I couldn't help but overhear you two from my dorm room. So, you snuck into Beacon, huh?
Please, Cardin, please don't tell anyone.
Jean, come on. I'd never ratted a friend like that.
Mostly because my mouth is too big to make the words right.
We're friends now, Johnny boy. That being said, I really don't have time to do those extra readings Dr. RWBY gave us today. Think you could take care of that for me, buddy? Your secret's safe with me.
And that's Jaunedice, the show's How Not to Handle Bullies episode. For such a heavily used story, this episode does a pretty good job telling it. I don't think it'll win any awards, but they established Cardin as an effective bully character, and it sets up a lesson for Jean to learn in the future episodes. Unfortunately, there's not much to say about this particular episode. It's here to set up for the next one, where Jean probably breaks free of Cardin's influence and fixes his relationship with Pyrrha. If it takes 2 episodes to get a good story, I'm more than happy to wait. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a nice day.